This is Shay Veronica, and Michael Avenatti, he is already in prison. He is an attorney, and he is already in prison, and he just received another 4 years in prison for stealing from his client. Now, his client was not an ordinary person. His client went up against Donald Trump, and if a client goes up against someone like Donald Trump, they're kind of tough. Stormy Daniels is a tough lady. So when he stole from her, it shows desperation. He was trying to crawl out of a hole. He was suffering. His law practice was on the downward spiral, downward slope. So he was in total desperation trying to crawl out of a hole for him to try to cheat someone like Stormy Daniels. He was out of his mind. His ego took over. He used that it's a man's world kind of thing to try to do what he did. And what he did was unimaginable because he could not in any way, shape, form. He could not have gone away with it with Stormy Daniels as a client. And he did the worst thing any attorney, any lawyer can do to a client is to steal their money. So it was a betrayal of trust. He is already in prison. He's going to stay in prison for a bit longer. Michael has disappointed so many people. So many people, because although he was a struggling attorney, there was something about him that could be liked. There was something about Michael that could be liked. And with his mind in the right place, he could have had some successes in life. He could have done it. And I'm sure while he's in prison, he would see all the things that he did, all the things that he could have done so that he didn't have to do what he did. When you are in prison, hindsight, they say, is 2020. And now in prison, he will see all the ways that he could have gone out of situations and done the right thing and told the truth, be upfront with things. And now Michael is going to spend some more time in prison. It's a sad situation, really, because I felt that he had a whole lot of hope when he first came on the scene up against Donald Trump. I felt that with all his spiel, he was like Gabby, like a whole lot of talk in his mouth. And I felt that there was some promise, there was potential in Michael, but he went out of control. He went out of control. And when you go out of control, you should not go out of control when you have someone like Stormy Daniels as a client. Sherry Veronica.